very warm welcome, everybody. This is the Karnataka Super Division 2025-26 Roots FC faces off MFAR Students Union. Students Union is coming off from a loss, so they will look to regain a foothold in this match of theirs. It is 24 degrees Celsius, cloudy Bangalore weather. There is chances of rain in the second half. We are hoping that it will go smooth, but let's see how things really progress. While this match, I'm sure the athletes don't really have any worry about the rain. Let's see how this match really progresses. The match officials here. Roots FC will be looking to give in their best, and that is what they are really planning. They have some quite some fantastic player, Roots FC. Their own Bengaluru lad, Lewis Nicholson, has stepped onto the grand stage of the Indian Super League for his professional debut here. So, something to really be proud of. This was way back from 2023. So, team to look up to. The playing 11 for Roots FC is Nikhil G, BP Aniket, G Suresh, Ryan Shakir, Yakub, K. Madan Kumar, MD Nawaz, and we kick off here. Quite a strong team they have. MFAR Students Union too. Yukesh, Akshay, Aniket, Pintu, Liaz, Amin, P. Sandeep. Let's see how this who gets the best of this match. Students Union in white will look to undo the previous match score. At the early minutes of the game, wonderful gameplay here. We're seeing both teams really give it their all. Roots FC2, their previous match was a draw, so they will not really be hoping for a draw this time. It was with MEG Center FC. Just a few days back, they played this game on the 11th. They will look to really go home victorious. Students Union in possession of the ball here, slowly trying to move up ahead. Wonderful gameplay, wonderful gameplay. Amin Sakir with the ball, passes it on, and wonderfully goes towards that 18-yard box here. Beautifully done. Just a few minutes ago, they were near the defensive lineup, and now with such teamwork, they've managed to bring it all the way near that 18-yard box. In fact, at that defensive lineup, they were passing wonderfully well. Such precision passing. It did look like Roots FC were pressing against the defensive lineup, but Students Union kept it together and played beautifully well. They will look to keep that momentum going. Roots FC in possession of the ball. They near that 18-yard box. Can they do it? Can they put it there? Wonderfully cleared here by Students Union. Wonderfully done. But this also gives an opportunity here for the team. They will not look to repeat this again. They will want to attack. Students Union will want to hold their defensive lineup very strong. At the early minutes of the game, it does look like Roots FC does have position, while on the other hand, Students Union is also giving a very good competition. They're not holding them back, not leaving any opportunities, clearing the ball every time the ball comes in that 18-yard box. Let's see how the game really progresses. Both teams battling it out for the position. Roots FC here who's coming up with a throw in. Wonderfully intercepted by Students Union. Again intercepted by Roots FC. Roots FC in possession of the ball. A long pass intercepted. Again, wonderfully by Students Union. Students Union in possession. Can he get it into that 18-yard box? Previously, they've had a strong defensive lineup. That's what we've seen. Roots FC, they've managed to intercept the ball quite a number of times at that defensive lineup. And this is what they have done it again to now. Roots FC trying in possession of the ball, trying to put it inside that 18-yard box and score that goal. Wonderful defense here. Students Union in possession of the ball. And the ball goes out here. A wonderful opportunity coming in for Students Union. Will they make the most out of it? That is the big question. A corner coming in at the 10th minute of the game. And they will look to make the most of wonderful long kick here. Can it be converted? Roots have seen position of the ball. Slowly playing it through here. Wonderful passes. Previously, what we have seen is that teams who have a good strength over their possession of the ball or good control over the ball in terms of their ability to pass it around to their teammates, that gives them good momentum in the game. They are able to score runs, score goals, and run faster as well. So far, we've crossed the first 11 minutes of the game, and it's been a fantastic one. Both teams, while it does look like Boots FC is in possession, Students Union is definitely giving it a tough battle here. Let's see what really happens to this game as the game proceeds. A wonderful opportunity here for Students Union. Wonderful pass, but intercepted by Roots. Throw in coming in here. Good opportunity. Can he get it through it? Can they do it this time? In possession of the ball, Liaz. And the ball out it goes. Wonderfully done, Students Union. From that throw in, they were able to manage to get it through that 18-yard box. But unfortunately, Roots FC's their defensive lineup is quite strong and they were unable to break that opportunity coming in here from in the form of a corner. Can they use this to the maximum? And taken control by Roots FC. Wasted opportunity again. And with that, Roots FC celebrate their first goal. Fabulous first goal within the first 15 minutes of the game. Fabulous goal, that is. Something that the Students Union team will definitely regret at the early minutes of the game. It will be a major setback for the team. Roots FC, they have managed to change the past. Their previous game was a draw. It was a tie. Now they have managed to score that first goal, ensuring that they've got a good momentum to the game. Let's see how the game really progresses. Wonderful counter-attack here by Students Union. Students Union in possession. Wonderful interception here. Students Union in possession of the ball. Roots FC now in possession. G. Suresh in possession of the ball. Passes it back again. Intercepted wonderfully well here. Beautiful, a wonderful opportunity for Students Union. Can they do it? And taken by the goalkeeper. Wonderfully done. He saw that opportunity, Students Union, and he tried his best. What a comeback. What a counter attack that was. Wonderfully done, Students Union. But the goalkeeper, Kamlesh M22, he did save it for Roots FC. Wonderfully done. Must appreciate the spatial awareness of Students Union. He saw it right there and then managed to take control of the ball and then try for that goal. But unfortunately, he did have the defenders right back at him and the goalkeeper as well. So unfortunately, they will still have to wait a little longer. for that goal. But with this consistent effort, MFAR Students Union will go a long way in ensuring that they get a goal. Let's see how this game really progresses. We have crossed now the 20-minute mark in this game. And so far, it's been a fabulous game. Roots FC was in possession of the ball, but Students Union have given fabulous attempts here. They have made attempts to take possession of the ball and take that ball into that penalty box. Fabulous gameplay by Students Union. Roots FC in possession, slowly making progress. See, a player is down for Students Union. This may be quite costly considering it's coming at the early minutes of the game here. That is P. Sandeep Krishna of Students Union here. Every player is quite important, especially at this point of time. Roots FC in possession. Can this be their wonderfully intercepted here by Students Union? Wonderfully done. A long pass here and towards The other side, no, none of the players there goes into the legs of Roots FC. A wasted opportunity. Suresh in possession of the ball. Can he do it this time? Intercepted wonderfully by Students Union. Wonderfully done. Students Union will look to hold a very strong defensive lineup, but they have come into and broken their seeing a change in players here from Students Union. Pandian M will be going in for Students Union. And as I was mentioning, that they will look to really have a strong defensive lineup because previously they have been able to break that defensive lineup. So that is something that they will want to change. Strong defensive lineup and an attacking front. A corner coming in here for Roots. Wonderful, wonderfully done. Now crossed the 25-minute mark here. A few more minutes. The players will take a short water break, which is a wonderful time here for the Students Union to really re-strategize themselves. So far, it's definitely looks like it's a 50-50 game, while Roots FC does have strong possession. We see good attempts here being made by Students Union. You know, wonderful interceptions, wonderful tackles, dribbling. But the question is that enough for them to take possession and shoot that goal? Let's see how this game really progresses. An opportunity coming here in the form of a corner for a Students Union. They will look to make the most of this. Let's see how this progresses. Decepted here by Roots. Roots now in possession. Decepted again by Students Union. Students Union in possession of the ball. Intercepted by Roots. Suresh in possession of the ball. Can he do it this time? He's been fabulous for the team. At the 18-yard box, intercepted. G. Suresh, the forward here for Roots FC. He's been tremendous in ensuring that the ball is taken to that defensive lineup, and he's made consistent effort to break their defensive lineup as well and press their team. And we'll be back now after a short water break. And wonderfully done here by Roots FC. Another goal at the 32nd minute. Fabulous back-to-back goals. Roots FC 2, Students Union nil. They are hungry for more, and you can see that on the field, constantly in possession of the ball. Pressure is mounting now on Students Union to really score that goal. Students Union in possession now. Roots FC, though, I mean, they have been tremendous, especially a few standout players that we saw for Roots at forward. Number 7, G. Suresh, Amarjeet Singh again. Fantastic players that have really catapulted Roots FC's the two goals. And obviously, if we at 21, we have MD Nawaz Sharif as well, the forward, who's been fantastic. He was also the second goal scorer for Roots FC. And that is quite a bad fall here by Roots FC in attempt to really gain possession of the ball. We have crossed the 36-minute mark here. Students Union trying to gain possession of the ball. Wonderfully done, Students Union in possession of the ball now. Can they break into that defensive lineup of Roots? That is the big question. So far, they have got possession of the ball, but unfortunately, they are now struggling to get to break that defensive lineup of Roots. But slow progress. A long pass here and taken by the goalkeeper Kamlesh of Roots. Roots FC in possession. Can they do it this time? Wonderfully saved here by the goalkeeper. Wonderfully done, Akash of Students Union. Fabulous. Students Union now in possession, slowly making progress towards that defensive lineup. Can they do it this time? Good long pass. Will it be converted or intercepted? Intercepted by Roots FC. Roots in possession right now. Suresh in possession of the ball, passes it on. Player is down here for Roots FC, and that definitely seems to be a little worrisome. Roots FC in possession of the ball now. Past 44 minutes time right now, and it's been an exciting match. Suresh in possession of the ball here, passes it on to his team. Progress that they have made is quite impressive. Roots FC in possession. Can they do it this time? Wonderfully saved here by the goalkeeper. Wonderfully done. Akash of Students Union. He's been fabulous. Got, first half. We will come back shortly. It's been quite an amazing, intense match. We saw Roots FC really dominate with the two goals, but Students Union did give a very good, strong fight too. They had position, but they were not unable to break into that defensive lineup. Let's see what happens in this second half after we slowly continue. Roots FC 2, Students Union nil. And we are back. So far, it's been quite an exciting match here. Player is down for Roots FC again, and it looks like it's a little serious this time round. An opportunity coming in here for Roots. Another player down here for Students Union. This could be turned into quite a serious affair. Earlier, we've seen that how the matches tend to get when athletes do given their all. It tends to get a little rough. We're hoping that we will need another new player coming in. Let's see how that goes on. Roots FC in possession of the ball here. Wonderful interception here. Wonderfully done. Wonderfully intercepted by Students Union. Students Union now trying to take possession and control of that ball. Liaz in possession, passes it on. Can the team take control? Wonderful attempt here by Students Union, trying to break into that defensive lineup of Roots FC. Fabulous. He is a little outnumbered. A wonderful opportunity, but on the other hand, no one is there. Students Union in possession of the ball. Akshay in control. Intercepted by Roots FC. And the ball goes out. Students Union in possession, slowly trying to gain inroads into that defensive lineup. Wonderfully, Roots FC on the other hand, you can see them fabulously defend their line. Pinto in possession, passes it on here. Students Union, Roots FC wonderfully blocked here, wonderfully done. Over the past few minutes, you've seen how Students Union has massively trying to gain inroads into their defensive lineup. An opportunity here coming in for Students Union. Can they do it this time? A very slow pass. We're hoping that and intercepted. Something that Students Union will definitely go on to regret. Very easily given away to Roots FC. They could have fought a little harder. It was a corner after all, which is basically a very good opportunity for teams to gain inroads into that defensive lineup here. Let's see how Akshay in control of the ball, passes it on. A good opportunity coming in here for Students Union. Long pass and taken easily by the goalkeeper here. Wonderfully done. Kamlesh of Roots FC. Roots in possession of the ball. They're going for an all out. Can they do it this time? Outnumbered by Students Union defenders. And looks like he has fallen in an attempt to a very good call here by the ref. Wonderful opportunity for Roots. Can they make the most out of this? And the ball goes a little out. Wonderfully done here by Amarjeet Singh, the forward, playing from the front, trying to intercept the ball of Roots. You can see him move steadily fast on his toes always. And there we have Suresh for Roots as well. Wonderfully, two fabulous players. Students Union, on the other hand, they have plenty of time. Well, definitely not plenty, but they do have time on their self to score a few more goals. Still on nil currently. That is quite enough for them to really make a comeback.
Wonderful opportunity here. Wonderfully call here to the ref, but goes in vain. Wonderfully defended by a Students' Union. Sunil with in possession of the ball. Into in possession, passes it on. A long pass. Can they gain control? And the ball goes out. Fabulous gameplay here. We've seen Students Union. You can see that progress in the game that Students Union is really doing. The amount of effort that they are putting to really take that ball ahead and put it to the other side. Wonderfully done. They will just have to keep that momentum going, and with that, I'm sure they can go a long way ahead. The substitution coming in, we'll see 27 and 09 stepping in for Students Union. Arun Kumar, the midfielder, who will be stepping in. Arun Kumar, let's see the change in gameplay that the team will really bring in now. With a few more minutes left for this game, 30 minutes and more, they will look to give it their all. They still have time, but not plenty of time left for to make to take things easily. They will have to play very fast. Students Union trying to gain inroads. Wonderfully done. Can they do it? You can see that Roots FC have a really strong defensive lineup here. Very strong defensive line. Arun Kumar, the midfielder, did have that ball. It was passed on to him, but unfortunately, the defensive lineup of Roots, quite a strong defensive lineup. We have now crossed the 63-minute mark here, and so far it's Roots FC 2, Students Union nil. Roots FC have done a tremendous in wonderfully saved here, wonderfully saved. Fabulous, fabulous save here. That was by Kamlesh for Roots FC. Wonderfully done, the goalkeeper there. Arun Kumar in possession of the ball, passes it on. So far, we've seen tremendous amount of efforts by Students Union to consistently move towards that defensive lineup and break that line, press Roots FC. It has been a fabulous one so far. If they keep this progress going, if they keep moving ahead, they will, and we can definitely see some massive change in the goal. We can see a lot of players, in fact, to contribute to that. We see Arun Kumar at 27, Pintu at 14, Ankit Singh, who've been fabulous. Akshay as well, again. Roots FC now in possession and called here by the ref. Roots FC, an opportunity coming in for Roots and saved by the goalkeeper. Wonderfully done. Fabulously done here by Akash of Student Union. Student Union now in possession of the ball. Crossed the 68-minute mark. 2 more minutes left for the 70-minute. Less than 25 minutes left, and the Students Union will be facing that pressure to score that goal. We can see them in their gameplay. They are trying to press towards the defensive lineup of Roots FC. See the tremendous change in gameplay, especially that previous goal by Roots. That was quite unpredictable. That came in Yakub at 10. The goal that was scored just a few minutes ago. which making it to Roots 3, Students Union nil. They, if this continues, they will just have to settle in here for a loss. The previous match too was a loss, but they still have time enough to change the tide, enough time to score a few goals. But can they change the tide? That is a big question. Seeing a new player coming in here, 20 Ashok Ashok Kumar for Students Union who will be coming in. Small water break. Let's see how this game really progresses in the last quarter of this match. Roots FC in possession of the ball. Intercepted wonderfully by Students Union here. Long pass. Arun Kumar in possession of the ball. Wonderfully done. Passes it on. Intercepted here by Roots FC. Roots FC in possession now. Wonderfully intercepted again by Students Union. Students Union in possession. Wonderfully done. Wonderfully done. Can he do it this time? Can they do it? Wonderfully done. An opportunity here for Students Union. Pandian M had that opportunity at 0-7, but unfortunately, we saw two defenders there. He did try his best, Pandian, but unfortunately, for Students Union, they will have to settle with just that. He did try his best to score that goal. So that went a little bad with the goalkeeper here, hoping that he'll just be back soon, and he definitely is. With less than 20 minutes left for this game, can Students Union really come back and make that goal? That is the big question. Students Union, can they do it this time? Intercepted wonderfully well. Students Union in possession of the ball. Long pass here, intercepted by Roots FC. Roots in possession here. Nikhil passes the ball of Roots. Roots in possession now. Battling it out here. And out it goes. Roots in possession of the ball here. Can they go past that 18-yard box? Wonderfully intercepted here and cleared by Students Union. Two new more players coming in for Students Union for Roots FC, 9 and 20. We'll have to see how that change really goes now. And to the midfielder will be playing in for Roots FC, Deepak Raj. The team slowly, quite a different tactic that we've seen them use. Not afraid of going behind. Roots in possession of the ball, intercepted wonderfully well. Students Union now in possession. Satish there with the ball, and the ball goes out. Nikhil coming in with a throw in here. Nikhil in possession of the ball here, passes it on, and the goalkeeper takes it very easily. One thing that we have seen before is how that when teams have a great stronghold or control over the ball, they are able to really take it in different directions, front, back, and that's what Roots FCU did. They were not very afraid to take it back. They went and then to the goalkeeper. They passed it on to the goalkeeper, and from there, again, it was passed back to Nikhil, and then Nikhil then took it front again. Such position they have, such control, wonderfully well. We've now crossed the 82-minute mark. Left less than 15 minutes left for this game here. Students Union in possession here. Slowly trying to get past that 18-yard box. Wonderful defense lineup here by Roots. Roots in possession now, managed to intercept the ball. Can he get it in this time? Wonderfully called here by the ref. Nikhil in position, trying to break into that defensive lineup. Madhi here with the ball. Madhi passes it again, intercepted by Students Union, and the ball goes out. Seeing a substitution coming in, 28 for Roots FC. Rajendran coming into play. Let's see, 21 will be going out. Nawaz Sharif, he's been fabulous. I mean, at the front, he's been fabulous. He scored a goal as well. Uh, Quite a decision there to, change Nawaz Sharif, but I'm sure that the team and the coach really knows what they're doing. I mean, considering he's been in there for quite some time, we would want him to really rest and come back stronger probably in the next match. With the final few minutes left for this game, it definitely looks like Roots FC will be going home victorious. But the question is, can Students Union make a goal? Can they go home with the head held up high? The previous game was a loss, and they will look to go home with a win. Less than a few minutes left for this game. Definitely something that Students Union will look to change in this coming games ahead. Roots FC will be going home victorious. What a match it was. I mean, from the consistent game, and one must really give it out to Students Union. They have been consistently trying to make those goals, go ahead, break that defensive lineup, and one just cannot deny that. But somewhere, unfortunately, Roots FC, they were such a strong defensive lineup they had, and they unfortunately couldn't just break that. This progress that they have made in this game will definitely go a long way in the future games to come. With that, this match is the end. Roots FC 3, Students Union nil.